y'all about it. Shedeur Sanders dominated today. Put that boy up against first team defense. He went out there with the second team offense. Going against the first team defense, and they couldn't stop him. They couldn't stop that boy. Hey, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Shedeur QB1. I don't care what they talking about. Today showed he officially QB1. Put that boy out there with the second team squad going against the first team defense, and we shut that. Man, we shut it down, boy. Yeah. So, look, we got to talk about that. Then he outperformed all the quarterbacks. They couldn't touch him. Joe Flacco was 3 for 7. However you want to read into that. Dylan Gabriel was 6 for 11 with a touchdown. But he should have had a pick. He threw a pick. The boy dropped the pick. He threw a pick. The DB dropped it. Like, he don't be seeing what he throwing to, y'all. So, we got to talk about that. I know they see it. If I see it off just two clips I done seen this man just throw the ball where he anticipating them to go. Y'all, Shedeur Head and Shoulders #1. Hey, look here. If you haven't subscribed to Life in Football, please do so. We covering the NFL and college. This your one-stop shop. Your favorite team, your favorite coach, your favorite players. It's a wrap. You get everything you want here, baby. But, hey, let's jump into it. So, Shedeur, I'm sliding. I say, oh, second team defense versus first team. Oh, what he going to do? Man, they let that boy, I think when they initially did it, Joe Flacco did a play, Dylan Gabriel did a play, then Shedeur did about 4 plays. And he was 2 for 3. Out the gate on him. Out the gate. That boy out the gate, y'all. He showed today he clearly QB1. They can slice it the way they want to slice it. They can slice it however they want to slice it. But I'm telling y'all, no matter what they try to come out and say today, Shedeur owned that practice. Owned it. My boy came 40 minutes early getting in work. And they say that ain't the first time. They say he been doing it the whole time. This ain't for nobody but him. I told you, the man ain't listening to what nobody else saying. He just working. Shedeur out there shining, y'all. They gave him first team. First team D was out there, and they couldn't stop him. And you got me with the second team. So if I'm balling against the first team with the second team offense, what it's going to look like when you put me out there with the first team offense? It's going to be a wrap. What up, y'all? It'll be a wrap. So when they put him out there with the first team offense, that boy finna shine. Because he already dominating them right now on second team. So all this time they thought they were hurting him by putting him with the 3s and the 2s and the 4s. It actually was setting him up for success. Like, he already working with him. Then he took, man, y'all, it's so much we got to talk about today. Boy, Shedeur. Boy, you did your thing. Boy, I don't know what made you decide to take Gage to the crib with you and work out. Boy, that's paying off dividends. Paying off dividends. So right now, y'all, they stuck him out there. Let's see what he's gonna do versus the first team D. Everybody want to see what he's gonna do before we give him first team offense. Let's see what he can do with the first team defense, huh? Yeah. Oh, wow. Great play, Shedeur. Oh, wow. Great play, Shedeur. Wow. That's the first team D. He got the second team offense. Hey. We're going to have to put him out there with the first team offense. Like, I know tomorrow we're off, but Friday, we might have to flip the script. Next week, we're flipping the script. Yeah. Good play, boy. Ah, dog. Hey, Tommy. Boy, you're probably finna be a head coach pretty soon because Shedeur's finna look amazing out there. They're going to think you did it and I did it, but it's just Shedeur. See, that's the real thing. That's the real thing. He just working. And they can't stop him. They can't stop. I told y'all that man wasn't worrying about none of that. Shedeur out there dominating. My boy out there, listen. I know they were ready for him. I know they was ready for him. And then look, Shedeur out there just getting down. So now you got to put this all into play. everybody ain't saying everything. So I'm finding everything as I'm going. I'm just looking through stuff. I'm just telling you how it look. Oh boy, now Shedeur should have had a drop interception, but I ain't see it. And I ain't hear nobody say it. Now, I didn't see nobody say nothing about Dillon Gabriel, but I saw a video on him. And they say he got lucky. I say, got lucky? Let me see what got lucky mean. Man, this man, never mind. We'll talk about that in the next segment. But let me give you a little sample. So he said, hit. The dude did like a wide receiver right here, wide receiver running route, boom. And he supposed to come in for the catch, like a post route. A seam. Bop, bop. That's the wide receiver. Do you know the DB followed him and it went clearly to the DB hands? Dillon Gabriel threw a ball clearly to the DB. The DB said, oh, it's my ball, and dropped it. Like, bruh, pick that thing off. That's how you make the team. Pick that thing off. That's how they start giving you love. Like, boy, that boy intercepted everything. So I'm like, golly. So that's a stat that should be on there. But guess what? Guess who seen it? Them coaches. They say, God, dog, Dillon Gabriel can't see. See, y'all, really, this what it look like when Dillon Gabriel out. I'm not talking about it. He got to use speed or something, but this what it look like when that boy out there quarterback. That's what it looked like. So, it's hard to play ball when you can't see. He can't see. So he anticipating. Some of his anticipation be good. Some of his anticipation gonna have you on the sideline. They not gonna take that. They not gonna take that. And I ain't got nothing against. I'm just telling you what I saw. Back-to-back days, this is what I've been seeing. So if he done that back-to-back days, that means he has been doing that the whole time. That ain't just start. That's the whole time. So it is what it is, y'all. Shedeur Sanders, boy, you did your thing today, boy. They can't stop you, boy. I know after today's practice, the first team defense can't say what he looked like. He wouldn't do that versus us. He wouldn't do that versus us. Oh. Coach, put this man at first team. He got the second team offense doing us like that. Shedeur took the second team offense, making them look like first team was out there, boy. Whoo. Boy, some people finna make that team because of Shedeur. It's some people on offense finna make the team because of Shedeur. Boy, Shedeur out there, then they got it, Shedeur, the play broke down or something, and Shedeur out there said, hit. Oh, he took off running, and then he hit him. Jack what he used to do at Colorado and Jackson State and high school and middle school and elementary. Same thing he been doing, was running around and hit that boy. They were like, dog, did you see how he just rolled out to the right and hit the wide receiver? Like, bro, what else you think that man gonna do? What you think that man gonna do? But let me see what y'all talking about. Y'all, I'm feeling good. Like, dog, my boy balling. But listen, it is what it is. Time to eat, baby. It's time to eat. Missy Willer, you say week 31, day 3, y'all. That Bob ain't no joke. Better get on it. Larry, what's good? Ryan Nicole, Almighty. Jay Will, Brandon, what's good? C. Holder, Miss Harrison, Pete. Sam, what's happening? You say 12 all count. But when they put him with the first team, not like the first team against the first team defense. With the second team, oh, come on now. Come on now. Hey, if that man shining with the second team offense on the first team defense, now I know what else gonna be scared. I know everybody around the league. Well, if he's doing that with a second team offense, what will we do when we come in with our first team offense? So I don't know. It's a lot going. Hey, boy, the Brown. Hey, but that just let you know how good Shedeur is. He's just so good. It make conversation for everything. It's like a lot. Hey, people gonna go to think, well, hold up. Second team out there doing that? Yeah, with Shedeur. Yeah, with Shedeur they doing that. AJ, what's good? FD. There was happening. Hey, anytime. Jackie, what's good? Double C, what's happening? Tammy, what's good? Zipper. I appreciate it. It's Beverly. Mac, what's happening? Terry, what's good? MJ, what's good? Shanika the Rilla. SP, yep. I mean SB. My bad. You say I saw Shedeur repost you on his page. Oh, he did? I didn't see that. What he did that on? Talking about when I went out there this morning. Hey, them blessings come, them ideas. Listen, ideals change your life. Ideals change your life. In action with ideas, oh my goodness, you can't be stopped. That's why they can't stop him. Because he got ideals of what he gonna become, and he putting it into action. Action and ideals, you not stopping. You not stopping. Action and ideals, baby. Action and ideals. Hey, listen, I know they hurt. Everybody hurt because all the other days, watch how they do him today. Watch how everybody do him today. Today was just they know what's finna happen. They know what's finna happen preseason game. This was just a sample of, hold up, he went out there with the first team defense. First team defense. Okay, let me get it correct. So I gotta make sure. He went out there versus the first team defense. Correct. What offense did he have? Second team. Hold up. He went out there with the second team offense, and he was cooking it up. Hey, that boy was cooking out there, boy. Hey, boy. Okay, let's jump into the things we don't see. Okay, let's jump into the things we don't see, and I'm gonna do the things we don't see versus everybody, so nobody can say, well, let's be real. Let's just be real about football. So when I saw the clips, well, first let me break down everything. So in football, everybody have their attempts. Now, Joe Flacco was 3 for 7. Joe Flacco was 3 for 7, right? Now, in them 3 for 7, let's say 2 of them, that would have made him 5 for 7. The wide receiver caught it, turned around, and the DB slapped it out. Okay, so that's not on Joe. That's on the wide receiver. But stats-wise, it don't look good. But in reality, the coach and everybody saw, okay, boom, Joe really completed that pass. He turned, the DB slapped it out. Okay, so that's play by the defense, DB, wide receiver, tighten up, man. Tighten up, boy. So Joe don't look bad on that. Just the wide receiver do. And the DB look good. But Joe look good. The DB look good. The wide receiver is the only missing puzzle. Okay, so those scenarios can happen. All right, another one could be, so that's a good play could happen, but it don't show on your record. But the coaches see it with their eyes. I see that Joe Flacco made a big-time play. And then the DB made a big-time play. The wide receiver messed this whole thing up. So it's the wide receiver fault on that. Just that. Just, it is what it is. So you got to call it what it is. Wide receiver, that's on you. Joe, good play, boy. Good play, boy. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. Stuff like that can happen. All right, now, you got another scenario. You can have the same stats as somebody or in the ballpark, and your passes don't look like they passes. Like somebody else might get out there and say hit. Yeah. Yeah. Another person might get out there and say, and they completing it, but it don't look right when you look at it. So that's what we're going to bring into perspective. That's what we're going to bring in to perspective, and which is, and this could have happened to all of them. And then the other thing you got to throw in perspective is, you could have a play where the DB pick the ball off but drop it. So it's like, it's just turned into a pass breakup and an incomplete pass. But we know, and you know, we looking at the quarterback like, hey, boy, that's on you. And we looking at the DB like, bruh, good play, but finish the play. You see how you can do that? Okay, so now, let's go through it. You got Joe Flacco. Any of that could have happened to Joe Flacco. Any of that could have happened to Shedeur. Any of that could have happened to DG. But we get to see it. So somebody posted the video of DG. Now, I'm going to tell you what he did yesterday. Yesterday, he threw a ball, and it was like he said, matter of fact, I done seen it 3 times. I done seen it 3 different days. He'll say height, he'll roll out, and he'll throw it. and he'll hurry up and throw it. I'm like, why he throwing it so fast? Like, how he know that this gonna be open? What I think he doing is, with his height, he gotta hurry up and operate. But if I am him, I wouldn't hurry up and throw it. I would say, if I'm DG, just being real, if I'm DG, if I got any kind of speed, I'm trying to get where I can see before I throw it. But I know ground is running out, because of this out right here, where you see the grass and the concrete, I gotta hurry up and get it to him. But I don't want to just be, trying to make a wish and throw it. So I don't want to do that. So that's what I seen him do today. I done seen him do 3 times, but today was the worst one. The wide receiver, like I told y'all, wide receiver right here, he said, pop up, boom, and come in to catch the ball. Now the DB, this is what the DB look like as he guarding that person. DB, boom. So the DB ain't doing nothing out of the ordinary. The wide receiver ain't doing nothing out of the ordinary. This should be a completion. It should, because the DB ain't on him like you see how this white is on this red? They stuck together, right? Well, the DB wasn't like that on the wide receiver. He went glued up to him just like a straight lockdown. He was covering him, but it wasn't no lockdown. Like, the pass was gonna get completed. Like, if that was Shedeur or Joe Flacco, that pass is completed. Well, DG, he threw it. The wide receiver cut looking for the ball. He ain't see the ball. DG had already threw it. It was in the DB hands. The wide receiver didn't even see the ball. The wide receiver like, what's up? And then he looked back like, oh, I gotta become a DB now. And then the DB got the ball in his hand, and instead of being a pick on that man completion percentage or whatever, he dropped it. Now, when we see Dillon Gabriel with 6-for-11 with 1 touchdown, you like, well, he had 1 more pass than Shedeur, but he got a touchdown. That you feel like that's better. But then when you see Shedeur 6-for-10, you like, well, he did better because he got 1 more attempt than him. So Shedeur might have had 1 more attempt. He might have completed 1 more pass. But you never know. And then you got DG with a touchdown. You like, ooh, DG got the day. But then when you look at it and you see the film on it, you like, ooh. So if they ever tell you DG sitting at the top of the order, know that they completely lying to you. Like today, they can't lie no more. That don't mean they won't lie, but I'm telling y'all, don't believe the lie. Don't let your emotions get anywhere in there. Just lie like, oh, y'all just say whatever y'all want to say. Like, if they say anything like DG outshine Shedeur today or Joe Flacco outshine him today, y'all clearly know their agenda is not telling the truth. That boy ball. They couldn't touch him. He just got it. He got it, y'all, and he keep working. So, y'all, DG should have an interception on there. Now, that's not to say Shedeur didn't have a play with an interception on there. But nobody showed that to me, and I didn't find it nowhere. Like, before I came on, I tried to find everything I could find. DG, I done seen 3 different videos where this man just hanging the pass up there. Like, you not playing for me, boy. You not playing for me. Hey, yeah, So, hold on, let me see. Dog Shedeur, dog. Hey, when they see Shedeur today, they say, God, dog, we done let the cat out the bag. It's a wrap, y'all. They brought it. Jay Will, you say you bringing that engine? My boy Ball, it make it easy to come. Hype me up. It make it easy to get down with him when he balling like that. Miss Harris, she said, either way. Oh. Double P. Yeah, hey. They know it. They know he ain't shine like that. But ain't nothing against it. He just, if I'm DG, I'm going to use my speed. I got to create the lane where I can see. I'm not going to just throw it in advance hoping that they catch it. I ain't saying doing all the passes like that, but some of them are. See, Holder, you said Shedeur had 1. Correct, but that come with it. So that's a good play by Shedeur. They broke it up, but Shedeur had a good play on it. The wide receiver just didn't keep it. Or when Shedeur threw it to him, he didn't get it there fast enough because the DB had enough chance to get it. So it's one or the other. DM, you said, Colin, what Cleveland doesn't see is what's inside Shedeur. Man, look, That boy hungry. That's what we're gonna talk about next segment. They can't stop him. And King, I appreciate it. You say, Colin, you are him too, sir. You make sports talk fun to watch. Keep up the excellent work. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Listen, I'm just trying to use every gift I got. Trying to use every gift I got. And look, I already know if I'm gonna ride out with y'all for a while, I might as well cut up with it. Bill, you said Shedeur balling out in front of the fans too. The coaches can say what they want. Eyes not listen. Yeah. Hey, they can talk all they want to talk, but they like, dog, boy, that boy looking good. Like he just out there balling. Shedeur is on another level. Now, and this is what we're going to talk about next segment, how he just outworking everybody. Just outwork them. See, one thing about y'all, and that's for us too. If you decide you're going to outwork, and not outwork somebody else, but you just working hard as you could work, and you putting in extra on top of extra on top of extra, you going to get where you trying to go. Listen, I'm a living witness of this. I'm going where I want to go. And I know I'm going to be blessed for it. So, hey, don't work, you don't eat. DW, hey, Shedeur out there handling business. PC, what's good? Hey, you know it. Monet, you say if they allow Shedeur to play with in the preseason game, they got to play him now. He doing too good. Hey, let's jump into the next segment. So, Shedeur is outworking everybody. Outworking everybody. Listen, let's just break it down. Let's say Joe Flacco want the job. He really, really want it. Let's say Joe Flacco really wants the job. Well, he going to have to go over and beyond what Shedeur is doing. And Shedeur basically coming out there almost an hour early at practice. An hour early? I'm 40 minutes out there early, working. Then I'm after practice, working. So if I'm working like that, whether you got experience or not, if you ain't coming with it like me at this very moment, no matter what you do, you ain't gonna be able to outshine me. So I don't think they doing that. Now, what I believe gonna happen, that at some point you gotta say, well, hey, I need to go out here and work with him. Hey, Shedeur, can I come out there with you? Can I work with you? I'm gonna mimic your drills. Just forget it, I'm gonna mimic your drills. Now, Shedeur can say, nah, bro, don't do that. But then Shedeur can say, hey, I'm good, go ahead. You can ride out. You can do that. So, hold on, y'all. I gotta make sure my phone don't be in the sun, because yesterday my phone got hot. Yeah, yesterday my phone got hot. Hold up, I'm in the sun now. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get out the sun. Hold up, y'all. I gotta get out that sun. I gotta get out the sun too and keep my phone out the sun. So, yeah, y'all. I know them birds too, man. God, dog, it's like a 1-for-1, 2-for-2 type thing. So, you got it where Shedeur outworking them. Everybody talking. They talking. And he out there working. And the fact is, they said he's been working like this the whole time. Somebody told the dude like, hey, bro, this ain't Shedeur just not doing this. He's been doing this the whole time. So guess what? The reporters, either he beating the reporters out there or the reporters ain't reporting on it. They just said, forget that. We ain't talking about that. We ain't gonna talk about the man out here shining. I ain't gonna say that the man balling. I ain't gonna say it. So think about it, y'all. The whole team seeing this man work, seeing how everybody talking that talk, and he out there working. And they looking like, well, bruh, when he do get with the first team, we know we finna ball. So I know the defense feeling good, like, wait, if that boy, now I know the first team D, like, well, at the same time, now we gotta tighten up. This man has second team out here balling. But then you can say, well, hey, it's just him. He's the magic. So right now, Shedeur out there just, y'all, hard work, and you know what you want to achieve, they not stopping you. You see it now. They can say whatever they want to say. But Shedeur working so hard, you can't deny him. You like, well, dog, rookie camp, he out there 40 minutes early. Every day he done been out there 40 minutes early. Every day he out there, he lead last. First in, last out. He out working everybody. If I'm another quarterback, he could have got, if I would, matter of fact, listen, y'all, real talk, this just, you kind of got to do what you got to do, unless you know you could beat him out. So if I would have looked over there, and I saw Shedeur go out there the first day, 40 minutes, I'm going to just go and holler at him. I'm going to go and get my question out the way. He could call his brother and his daddy and talk about me all they want. I don't care. Hey, Shedeur, you go out there 40 minutes, what, you been doing this your whole career or something, or you just not doing it now? Well, I've been doing that. I've been going out there 40 minutes early. And what about that staying late like that? You been doing that or you just doing that now? I've been doing that. Hey, man, well, I don't never work like that. Is it okay if I work with you? That's what I would ask him. Is it okay? Yes, I know we both competing against each other. But if I get better and you get better and I'm helping you get better, we kind of still winning, right? I'll be out there with it too. Hey, listen. Shedeur out there 40 minutes early. Guess who out there 45 minutes early? Me. This Shedeur over there working. Matter of fact, this will be me out here working. And then Shedeur, he'll walk outside and he'll see me. He'll be like, hey, what this sucker doing out here? But that's how I do on him. I get out there too. I would get out there too. Shedeur would not be the only one working hard. I would be out there in the morning too. Oh, Shedeur, you doing that every morning? Don't worry. I'm going to be out there. Shedeur come out the thing looking. Hey, boy, I see you, boy. That's what Shedeur going to say to him. But in his mind, he going to be saying, now look at this joker trying to use my method. But either way, it is what it is. You got to work. Now, they could also be working. What up? They could also be working somewhere else. Like they could be working after all the cameras leave. They like, hey man, we don't want to do the work in front of the cameras. We don't want to do the work in front of the cameras. They could be saying that too, but yo, this boy outworking them. And what I mean by outworking them is he putting in more work than them. Then he's outperforming them. That means he balling on the field. So what he's doing off the field, well, on the field, but before hours and after hours, and during practice, he dominated. It's a wrap, y'all. They could call it how they want to call it, frame it how they want to frame it. Today was the official day that Shedeur head and shoulders QB1. It's a wrap. Joe Flacco, our backup. Shedeur, our starter. DG, whatever they feel. Kenny Pickett, whatever they feel. Eyes, Kevin them saw it. Everybody see it. It's starting to get ridiculous now. Every day we go out there, this man outperforming them. So they can call it how they want to call it, but it's a wrap. CS, you said Shedeur just made this team 250. Hey, balling. FD, you said DG is pick city in progress. I ain't gonna say every pass because now he's gonna get some of them completions, but just when he try to anticipate it, I don't like his anticipation on him. Dave, you said DG threw a good ball downfield. Correct. Couldn't see when he hit behind the line, but definitely threw it. Right. He'll get some in. I tell you, he'll get some in, but it's the chances that you take. Like the man and all, I think he has thrown a pick every practice. Like I think he's throwing picks like almost every practice, seemed like. As of lately, every practice. Hey, Kate, they'll love me out there, boy. We'll get all the real deal. Sweet. You say I'm for Shedeur, but let's see him come out the pocket quicker. Well, he did enough versus the first team, so I don't know how much quicker you want him. I don't know if you want Lamar Jackson or what, but he gave him enough to make that thing work. B-handed was good. And we ain't giving him nothing. He out there earning that. He out there taking that. I'm taking that I'm him. Double S, what's happening? Hey, Orlando in the building. Man, hey, you know how I get down. Don, what's happening? RJ, you say Shedeur has some drop passes. See what I'm saying? That's the stuff that we don't know. You just have to go with it. DK, you say we would be 3 hours early if it was me because I'm Kermit early. Hey, listen, out there balling. Shedeur out there shutting down. Miss Mays, what's good? JB, love, what's happening? That's what I'm saying. You gotta go out there and work. You gotta see Jack. You say faith without work. Facts. You ain't working, you ain't getting where you want to go. But you working and you believe you can get there and you putting these different ideas together. Man, nobody ain't gonna stop you, man. AG, you say Shedeur has been working like this for 4 years, probably longer than that. That's why it's just wild. So, yo, man, it's crazy because I went to think about his trainer. I was like, this is stuff he be doing with his trainer. This is stuff he used to do before the games. Like, when we was at the games, every time I see Shedeur at the game, he always doing that stuff. Working, working, working. See, at Colorado, we didn't have to wonder if he was out there with the first team and all. I mean, if he was getting out there early because we know he's him, but it is what it is. Smiley Mom, what's good? Matt, we say we won't know anything until they face another team. That defense not pressing the quarterback like that. Preseason. Preseason is on. And that's on for everybody. Like, ain't nobody hiding doing preseason. But whatever they doing, they surely trying to look good. And Shedeur surely out there doing them. Ms. Robinson, say what? Yeah, next week is on. Marco, you say Shedeur speaking, being legendary. That's what I'm saying. You got to speak what you want in advance. Hey, let's jump into the next subject, y'all. So, that wide receiver, Gage and Luke, now, them the two we keep hearing about the most because you see that they talking about Gage and Luke the most because they getting them reps with him. But also, it's another wide receiver named Keyshawn Johnson. That's a baller, too. That's a certified baller. They say when a wide receiver was out or absent, he stepped in. I say, oh, he like that. So, y'all, it's another wideout that's like that. It's another wideout that's like that. What up, boy? Hey, it's another wideout that's like that, y'all. I'm talking about balling. Y'all see Jordan out there getting it. So, them wide receivers, Shedeur putting them on the map. Hit, that. Shedeur putting them boys on the map. So, it ain't no way you could stop them, y'all. I'm thinking to myself like, dog, you working with the 2s and 3s. Luke finna make this roster. Gage gonna make the roster. What up, boy? Luke and Gage making the roster. What up, boy? We're making a guest appearance on your show, man. Hey, everybody. Hey, y'all. So the person riding by is a big-time trainer around here, y'all. Big-time trainer, man. Melvin Jenkins, man. Hey, that's a big-time trainer around here. Yo, when I tell you that Gage out there making plays, Gage out there working. So Gage out there dominating, Luke out there dominating. Every time you look, Gage, Luke, Gage, Luke. Don't they got somebody named Luke Gage? Or I don't know, but they both balling. But it's a wide receiver that we don't hear from named Keyshawn. He a baller too. Imagine when Shedeur get all of them. Imagine when Shedeur hit all of them. And he out there working. Boy, you got Jared Judy out there. You got Keyshawn if he can make it to that star lineup officially. You got Luke or Gage out there starting at the slot. It's a wrap. Oh, that's what it is. I knew it was something like that. Hey, yo. Man, we just enjoying greatness, man. We just enjoying greatness. That's what we enjoying right now. Like, they can't hide it. The man out there is a showstopper. And all they saying to this is like, dog, I know Gage saying, thank goodness they was giving me reps with him. And Shedeur thought Gage was good enough to like, hey, bro, you'll come down and work with me? Gage like, yeah. Yes, that's a common sense, easy hit. Yep, let me work with you. So when we out there working together for real, which we were, and then we will be again, I can make the squad. Gage, to me, gonna make this squad because of Shedeur. Now, I don't know if he gonna make the roster or do practice squad, but I know he gonna be there. Now, Luke, it feel like Luke is ahead. I feel like Luke definitely making the 53-man roster. I I just don't know how it's gonna play out. I think Gage will make the 53-man roster. We just gotta see. Cause you gotta have something else going. Like you gotta have that what it is. You gotta have that return, that return skills. You gotta be able to get out there and return. Cause see, Luke just keep getting the ball. Now that ain't say Gage ain't getting it. Cause that ain't say Keyshawn ain't getting it. It's just I hear their names all the time. And when you hear their names like that all the time, it's on and popping. Hey, Double C, you say you received the book today? Hey, appreciate it. Listen, I wrote that book to be a blessing. Yo, them wide receivers out there balling. If I'm them, and guess who be out there every time with him getting them extra work? Gage. Gage be out there catching that thing. Hop. I think Keyshawn was out there one time, but Gage sure enough be out there. Hop. What else you want me to do? Hop. All right. Hop. Hey, I'm getting all the work. I'm getting all the work. You ain't finna outwork me. If my quarterback want to work like that, I'm gonna work like that. Because the more they see him, the more they see me. It's a wrap. Y'all, it ain't hard, y'all. It's not hard at all. If Shedeur out there working, he needs somebody to throw it to, it's gonna be me. What else you got to do for the day? Nothing. It ain't nothing else you got to do for the day. But other than do lifting weights, study more film, have more meetings, Brian might as well work. Throw that ball. Yep. Hop. 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 That's what I do. Now, I don't know if Luke been getting that extra work with him, but I know Gage been getting it. DK, you say you received the book too today as well? Hey, blessings on top of blessings. Listen, y'all gotta let me know how y'all like my book. The Power of Faith and Positive Thinking. Y'all know how I rock. Hey, you got to believe and go get it. So, yes, I believe them wide receivers going to make the squad. I just don't know how it's going to turn out. I feel like all three of them going to make it. Luke, Gage, and Keyshawn. But we don't never really hear Keyshawn because, I don't know, for some reason we don't hear him. But, Coach, what's happening? Coach Dre, what's happening? Miss Miller, what's good? FD, you say hard work always pays off. It does. Sabrina, you say Luke going to turn into Jimmy Horn. Hey, him or Gage is. And then, you know, the other one going to be a LeJontay to him. Marco, you say how many snaps 12 going to get preseason game. They ain't going to tell us. But I know this week right here. See, y'all don't even realize right now he's still leading in touchdowns because he has 2 touchdowns from the other day. Nobody has more than he has 2 touchdowns. I know Dylan Gabriel got 1 today. He's still outdoing him over there. So this week, he's still leading the week in touchdown passes. And last week, he led it. So I don't know what they wanted to do. Roger, you say, put Colin in, coach. Hey, ready to play, ain't it? Sunfight Brown. Why you say, does anyone know how LeJontay doing in camp? I've been checking them out. They show highlights and pictures of him, but I ain't dug into it to see what they saying. Now, what they saying about Jimmy, they say Jimmy out there getting it. Larry, you say make sure you check. Jimmy out there balling. Yeah, Jimmy stay balling. Matt, you say Shedeur told Prime he was averaging 3 snaps from the, yeah. But all that's been the increase. Oh, that's been the increase. Graham, what's good? Yeah, 12 him. 12 him. JB, you say it's busy over there today? Yeah, it is. Real busy. Real busy. K Young, you say Gage sticking with Shedeur like glue. Yes. Every time Shedeur want to work out, Shedeur could call me at, y'all know it don't be getting dark, let's say by 8:30. Shedeur can say, hey, bro, man, let's go out there and work. I'm going out there to work. Like tomorrow they off, but they off practice-wise, but y'all know they really technically not going to be off. They're going to be doing film study and all that. But you could best believe Shedeur out there working. And what they going to do, go work? Them boys ain't finna be off. Shedeur, them, if somebody could film it, which they can't because media ain't going to be there because they technically off, Shedeur going to be working. That boy going to work. Black, you say, Colin, are you guaranteeing Shedeur's week 1 starter or week 5 after London or on London? I can't guarantee what they going to do Because it's still Kevin and Barry and Mr. Jimmy, the owner. So they still technically over the last say-so. But they could play safe with a Joe Flacco. You could play safe. But if you want to go all out, I'm putting Shedeur out there. If he keep doing this, I'm putting Shedeur out there. Forget that. I'm putting Shedeur out there. Like, I ain't worried about that. Shedeur gonna be my starter. So let's look at that, y'all. Who's gonna actually go ahead and start? Now, Kevin gonna have to decide how he wanna do it. Kevin gets to decide that, hey, I know Shedeur balling. I know, y'all, I see it. We all see it. But the reporters ain't gonna ask him that, so we ain't gotta worry about that. They're gonna ask stuff in Joe Flacco's favor. Okay, so is Joe Flacco gonna get like how many series are you gonna give Joe Flacco? Is he gonna get all first quarter, all second, all third, or how are you gonna go about it? So I don't know if they're gonna give, because I've been listening to what other head coaches been saying, and tomorrow we get to witness it for a fact, because tomorrow it's a game, Los Angeles Chargers versus Detroit Lions. So I get to see where they put their starting quarterback in and how long versus when they pick their next man up. So it just all depends on how they do Joe Flacco. I'm pretty sure when Joe Flacco get out there, he's going to do good. Joe Flacco is going to do good. Like, I don't expect him to be sorry. I don't expect DG to be sorry. They going to make their plays, and Shedeur going to make his. It's just how many reps will they give him. And that's what going into. Okay, so Friday, you got tomorrow off, Thursday. Then you got Friday, the Browns practice again. We know Shedeur going to ball. Okay, now, does that make it where when they go into the next week of game week, because that's game week, and it's a short week because it's game week. Yep, next week a short week because the game on Friday. So you don't get all them days to practice. So they got to get in game mode. They might already be starting now. Or Friday when they come back, it might be getting started for getting in preparation. I'm assuming Fridays they're going to start getting in preparation. And then I know the Panthers going to come over and they're going to scrimmage a little bit. Or they go to the Panthers and scrimmage a little bit. So if Shedeur keep dominating just way over his head, then Shedeur start. But if Shedeur dominating and they still feel, well, let's just still go with Joe. They could. They really could still go with Joe, y'all. I'm saying not that Joe is outperforming him, but just to go on a safe side, to go safe. If I wanted to go safe, I could go Joe. Hands down, I could go Joe. Because I'm going to recall, I won with Joe in 23. Joe also won with the Colts. So Joe knows how to win. Joe knows how to play. So it's going to be on Kevin now. If they want to, it's going to be on Kevin. Because Shedeur going to keep outworking them. As long as he keep outworking them, he's going to continue outperforming them. Now we got to translate that to the game. Can he do it in the game? All right, once he do it in the game, and let's say he's going to ball all 3 games. So all 3 preseason games, Shedeur is going to ball. But Kevin them still could say, hey, Shedeur, you are dominating. On and off the field, hands down. We can't hide that. But we going to work you in, man. We got a plan for you. We'll work in. They could do that. Or Shedeur could be balling so hard that they like, you know what? Go ahead. Shedeur, go ahead. You locked in. This your job. Ride out. They could. They could. So, but for Shedeur to actually clearly start, he got to outwork them every day and outperform them every day. And he got to be so good with the plays that even Joe's saying, dog, that boy balling. Like, it got to get to the point where it's like this. This when you know Shedeur can start. This the prime example of when Shedeur will start. When Joe Flacco and Kevin both look at each other, and it's that look of, and then they both looking at each other like, one looking at, this Kevin looking at Joe like, after Shedeur keep making them plays. And this Joe not looking back at Kevin like, when they do that, it's a wrap. When they do that, it is a wrap. When they both look at each other, they like, dog, that boy good. And then Joe looking like, dog, that boy, yeah, he got me. They'll know. When he get to that, he got to get it to that. Now, he might already be to that, but today was his first time going against the first team. So now they just going, that got to intrigue them. Well, it should. It should intrigue you, but you never know with them. So it's just a matter of time, y'all. We got to kind of let this one ride out. It's like, you know Shedeur him, but you don't know what Kevin and Barry and Jimmy, the owner, gonna do. They could decide, I don't care. The first 5 games are pretty tough. First 5 to 6 games. Put them in when we play the next 2 sorry teams. Like they played Miami and the Patriots. Them ain't supposed to be good teams, but it could change, and they really are good teams. So we'll see. Sunfire Brown, you say you never, ever thought I would be having a conversation about anything. Correct. Nobody thought about Cleveland. Now, we saw it coming, and we all used to say we ain't wanted to be with Cleveland, and this why we said we didn't want to be with Cleveland, because they are doing what we thought they would do. But it is what it is. He here now. Billionaire, you say they're going to go Joe, then DG, then Shedeur. Yeah, they could go that route, but if Shedeur show out to where it's just like the Wester boy says, overly obvious. Like it's overly obvious. Then they have to change it. Love, you say you still can't believe the Raiders passed. Yeah, we thought Tom would get him, but we thought the Saints would get him. We thought the Steelers would get him. But the NFL said, not too fast, baby. We ain't gonna let that happen. K. Young, you say usually the starting quarterback does not play until the last preseason game. Well, yeah, but Joe ain't like a return starter. Joe more like a returning veteran, but not just a starter. Double C, hey, all day, every day, that's why they ain't gonna be able to stop it. That's why they ain't gonna be able to stop it. Black, you say the Bengals, Ravens, Packers, Lions, first 4 games for Cleveland. Bengals should be solid. Ravens, we know they solid. The Packers should be solid. The Lions, we know they solid. So that's 2 guaranteed teams that's solid. The other 2, well, we got 2 teams that can make a run to the Super Bowl, and then we got the other 2 teams can make playoff runs like that. So that's for real. And then I think they got Minnesota for the London game. Rod, you say, I'm about the future. Shedeur, Flacco is the past. Correct, he is. But they just still may do it that way. Alden, you say Shedeur should be winning the starting job right now if it's actually an open competition. Correct. So that's what we don't really have, the behind the scenes. Like, they ain't giving that information out. Now, they got to listen. When they had the reporters out there, they keep them far back. Because some of the plays, when Shedeur is making plays, it's like it was, you could see it, but they way back there. They back there. So it's hard to see. But if they was right here, boy, that thing could get for real. That thing could get for real. Maurice said, did you watch the... Yeah, I saw it. I saw what they said about it. But, hey, on this last segment, y'all, I just want to talk about what I've been seeing in the NFL. Woo! Whoa! Y'all, Cam Ward, I will see him next Saturday. Come to Tampa. Cam Ward out there balling, y'all. Cam Ward out there. Wop, wop. Cam Ward is balling. He basically doing what Shedeur doing, but Tennessee saying go ahead and do your thing. Cam Ward out there shining. Out there shining. Oh, hey, Maurice Jones, I did 2 videos on it yesterday. I did one. Once this live over, just go check out the 2 videos I did on. I ran on both scenarios about how the owner talked about him earlier that day, and then I went into it again about the owner. Yeah, I dropped two videos on that. But yeah, Cam Ward, man, that boy out there balling. Cam out there balling. Cam Scatterbo. Well, I know it's Boo? Scatterbo. Hey, Cam out there balling. The running back for the Giants. Boy, that boy finna ball. He's going to ball. New York Giants, they got a running back. I'm ready to see him. That boy gonna be smashing out there. Bye. Ooh, and who else shining? Shiloh. Shiloh out there with them Bucks, and he running up on the players, let them know. Woo, hey, I would have hit you. If they gave me the green light, I would have bammed you. So Shiloh, next Saturday, get to show up and show out. That boy get to show up and show out. So, hey, it's home. So, y'all, these boys out here shining. Who else out there shining? That wide receiver for the Packers, Golden, out there catching it. That gone. Golden out there shining with the Packers. Who else I done seen them rookies out there? Oh, Ashton Genty. I think they did a drill where I guess the linebacker supposed to come up and lock him up and go with him. Man, that man ran up on Ashton Genty. Ashton Genty said, got that boy out the way and ran his route. Everybody's like, oh. So Ashton Genty with them Raiders, that boy finna shine. Then you got Travis Hunter. Yo, Trap doing him at wide receiver and DB. They can't stop him. Like, Trap, they like that. God, dog. I know the DB, and then, y'all, another thing I seen, Camp, I ain't gonna say it because I don't want nothing to happen to nobody, but Camp was getting real. Camp getting real, y'all. I just keep your eyes open and see what you see. Camp is real. And who else balling out there? Jimmy. Jimmy Horn out there eating. Da-da. Every time I look up, Jimmy got a picture of him. Like, the offense looked like it. Jimmy said he wanted to have a bare minimum of, like, get 250 yards receiving and get a touchdown as a receiver or on offense. Well, probably as a receiver, because, of course, you can get one as a reverse run, one as a receiver. So, get one as a receiver and get one on special teams. Y'all, when I tell you, Jimmy gonna score some touchdowns, look, hey, Jimmy scoring touchdowns, y'all. Jimmy is going to score. They ain't stopping Jimmy from getting in that end zone. That. He out of there. Jimmy balling. But I'm telling y'all, I'm finna be excited to see Cam Ward. Well, I'll be excited. I may be excited to see Shedeur too. That next Friday to play his first game. But I get to see Cam. Well, I done seen Shiloh at practice in person. But now I get to go and see Cam and Shiloh play their first NFL game. Ooh, wait. Boy, them boys finna shine. I already know. Now, I don't know how many series they gonna give Cam Ward, but Cam Ward finna shine. Boy, and finna be running. Y'all, that rookie of the year, if Shedeur start day one, it'll be between Shedeur, Cam Ward, and Travis Hunter. But if Shedeur don't start day one, I would go with, and I add Ashton Genty in that too. And then if Shedeur don't start day one, I'm still keep Ashton Genty, and I add Cam Scatterbo. Cam Scatterbo. Scatterboo, Scatterbo. Yeah, that boy good too. So, hey, we out here now. Being there, you say speed cannot be taught. Yes, sir. Them boys. Jimmy out there flying past them. It's Beverly, you say Tampa had fans day or something I saw. No, they name it different things, but I don't think it was technically fan day because everybody get to come on fan day. This was like a more of a, it was fans there, but it ain't the real fan day. Okay, y'all, you say Travis still letting them boys know yes. They sitting every day. The whole NFL like, dog, that boy really like that. Like I don't know why, but that should make other players like, man, you know what? I need to work out harder. This maybe just he like that. I don't know. Just the girl, hey, is always love. You say you hope Jimmy first TD. I hope he get one this game. I hope Shedeur throw some touchdown pass or throw and run. And I hope Jimmy catch some. Then the next day, Shiloh and Cam Ward. I hope Cam Ward ball out. I hope Shiloh ball out. TC, you say take it 12, take the city. Hey, you know they rocking with him. They got him locked in. Tammy, you say that was Shedeur. That's what Shedeur said about Shiloh. He'll take it. Yes. You better be watching. See, when them games come, Shiloh gonna be, boy. I hope Shiloh bust in the first game, make him fumble, and he hit him so hard, he make him fumble, he pick up the fumble and go score. Now that's how you make the squad. Which he already making the squad, because I guarantee y'all that boy gonna be starting on special teams. And see, that's the same thing for LeJounte. LeJounte need to be the starting punt returner. Kick returner as well if he can get it, but he got to start at one or the other. Got to start at one or the other. Rod, you say they call him Trout the Unicorn. He is. He is, and they can't stop it. Jay Will, you say Cam, Silman, Craig making the squad as well as BJ Green. I want them to. But in this preseason game, they got to cut up. They got to cut up. Like, you got to ball during training camp, plus put in extra like Shedeur doing, plus put in extra after practice like Shedeur doing. You just got to be out there. You got to be out there, and you got to know the playbook inside and out. Just girl, you say you wish they highlighted Tay more. Well, I think that's their return, man, but I'm going to dive into it some more today. I'm going to see what I can see on him. I know I see a lot of pictures of him, but I see a lot of catches in Jimmy's hand, like, and I see a bunch of defenders by him and stuff. They highlighting Jimmy, like, I don't know, they like Jimmy. Billionaire, you say you and I are gonna have to collaborate about business, General. Hey, you know I'm about that now. I'm about that. You gotta email me. Selma, what's good? Tim, what's happening? Will, you said Byron Leftwich is at Colorado right now? When are you gonna talk about them? The team is going to be awesome. I talk about them on my college show today. I come back on today and do a college show and talk about them. But I think that's a good move for Brian Leftwich. If you don't see something in the NFL you really, really want, you could get with Prime and just work your way back into it. Work your way back into it. So we'll talk about, I talk about him today. I make sure I get him in today about college football. But look here, y'all. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. Hey, we covering the NFL, all 32 teams, with everybody you want to be covered, we covering them. Your favorite players, favorite teams, we covering it. In college football, we covering the top games. And just college football in general. Your players and coaches, we covering it. Now, PCC, I'm going to beat that. I beat that today. And also, I am an author. Yep, you see Mac put the link up. The title of my book is The Power of Faith and Positive Thinking. I did that to be a blessing to not only me, but to everybody else. Like, I wanted to just put that information out there, and it's a blessing, y'all. Check it out. Tell me what you think. And also, I do consulting. So if you got You want to get your YouTube channel booming. You want to get your social media booming on any other outlets. Get with me. I was growing every day. If you got a book in you, get with me. You see, I wrote one. Self-published and all. All right. Then also, if you got a business that you want to promote, get with me. If you got a product you want to promote, get with me. If you got a YouTube channel you want to promote, you got whatever you're trying to promote, email me. info@lifeandfootball.com. info@lifeandfootball.com. So it's info@lifeandfootball.com. Hey, blessings to y'all. I'll be back on later today to talk about college. And then, you know, we're gonna get our we're gonna do what we do. Hey, yep, Regina E, exactly. One-stop shop. Hey, Selmo, what's happening? Hey, blessings to y'all. Holla, holla.